So here we're here at the installation of my ringing banners. I'm Edward Bruce, and I'm the artist who created ringing banners, and they're installed in St Mary's Cathedral in Edinburgh, and they are part of the installation for the Edinburgh Festival in 2025.
My name's Nick O'Neill. I'm an architect, and I am part of the collaboration for Ringing the Changes with artist Edward Bruce. He created them back in 2008 for Liverpool's City of Culture, and they've been in storage ever since. So it was my ambition to resurrect the banners and display them again to the public. Part of my attraction to hosting the installation here was finding a venue that had a suitable scale. The height from the altar to the crossing of the cathedral is 20 metres, and we knew that to do that in a safe manner we would probably require the involvement of rope access specialists. We were able to get a High Solution on board, and there are rope access specialists based in Edinburgh. The whole thing was designed using rock climbing equipment, and that was important because we weren't allowed to make any technical fixings or permanent fixings into the listed structure. So everything that we designed was removable. So once we'd rigged the cathedral, which took a long time, then the final act of hoisting the banners, almost like sails, into position was relatively straightforward. It was also fantastically dramatic, watching these banners snake their way up to the oculus and then tying the free tails back towards the cathedral columns.
I'm going to explain a little bit about how the ringing banners were made. The patterns were called methods, so each colour represents a bell. So patterns are read from top to bottom, from left to right, and they're rung in sequence. To ring a whole sequence could take many hours, so many bell ringers actually just ring a quarter peal, so that's a quarter of the method. It's almost like the sound is being woven together when you hear the church bells ringing. And this gave me the idea to create a woven piece. Eventually I found a company in Darwin in Lancashire, and they were able to weave the textiles. They created them using a computerized jacquard loom, and it's very difficult because there aren't any repeats. All the permutations are there in the banners. They have lots of interesting colors, and there's a metallic yarn in there, so they should catch the light very beautifully and connect very much to the lovely windows by Edoardo Palazzi. It's called change ringing, where the bell ringers are ringing up to 12 bells. They're all following patterns which create a sound which is very familiar to many people, maybe on a Sunday or special occasions like weddings. Bell ringers actually practice as well these patterns and memorize them, and there are many hundreds of methods that the bell ringers can call upon to ring the bells. I've actually created patterns which are called Grancer sinks with a covering tenor, which is for 12 bells. Many cathedrals actually ring with 12 bells, including St Mary's here. The other banner is called Bishop David the Light Major, and that's again for 12 bells. And there are two smaller banners which will be on display in the nave, and they are 11 metres long, and it's Little Bob Minor and Stedman doubles.